First test drive. Big day today, MOT time. So 1300 hours today. I have an appointment with a man who's going to look over this and see if he agrees with me that it's more or less roadworthy. Fingers crossed. I was thinking it's very rare in my life, very rare, that I seek approval from other people, but this is one of those rare occasions in which it really, yeah, I need it. So, yeah, I feel a bit queasy, to be honest. Might just be the weather. Well, yeah. So I've filled up the axles and the gearbox and the transfer box and checked the engine oil and the water and the windscreen water. Yeah. Wiper. We've got a wiper fail. Well, that's handy. Quick check in the spares department. I've got six spare wiper blades. So that's good. I don't know how I missed those. They're completely knackered. Anyway, let's get them switched over. Can't believe Halford's charged like a fiver for doing that. Anyway, let's get this done. Alright, let's go. It only bloody passed. Unbelievable. No advisories, straight through. Oh, I'm well chuffed with that. Well chuffed. Yeah, that was a long time coming. Now it's fully legal. That does make it all worthwhile. So there we go. The MOT man agreed with me. It is roadworthy. Because yeah, that was well shot, and now it's alive again. So that's good. So I should probably say at this point a good thank you to my sponsors and everyone that's helped and all that kind of thing. But I had no sponsors. I ended up doing it all on my own as usual. Except thank you to Mark for helping me bleed the brakes. That was most appreciated. That was actually quite an enjoyable process. Yeah, if you're doing a Land Rover project or thinking about doing a Land Rover project, I hope this has given some insight into the ups and downs of it and prove that, yeah, if this idiot can do it, then pretty much anyone can. Well, it's the following day. I've just got back from, I'd say probably about 40-mile round trip, and the Landy is running really nicely. So because of legalities, the first test drive I had with this, the first time I got to use it on the road was when I went to the MOT test. I should just explain for foreign viewers what the MOT test is. So it's probably fairly obvious, but the MOT test is what we in the UK have to do each year to prove that a vehicle is more or less roadworthy. I'm sure they have them in most countries, probably have something similar. Anyway, back to the story. So that was my first go with it really, and it was a bit smoky. The steering was quite hard work and the brakes were pretty rubbish. So after my mission today. The smoke's pretty much disappeared, it's running much smoother, the steering's loosened up a bit, it's much more pleasant to drive, and the brakes are improving, and they're already bedding in after just 40 miles or so. So that's brilliant, and it's really coming together. I'm still slightly in shock at how well it all went, and yeah, I'm more used to complaining, I think, than being satisfied with something. So yeah, you'll have to forgive me on that. There's obviously still plenty of things to do, but I can do them at my leisure now because I have a vehicle that's legal, roadworthy, and so forth. I'm running a Range Rover diff in the back at the moment, which raises the gearing by about 20% over standard, and that means that with this engine, fourth gear is like an overdrive. It's rare that you get in fourth gear, and the slightest slope you have to change back to third, and that's driving it completely unladen. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that diff in there or whether I'll go back to the standard setup. To be honest, I got to find where I put the original diff if I do want to put it back, because I seem to have mislaid it somewhere. And so finally, I'd just like to say thanks once again to each and every one of you viewers out there for watching. And if you've watched this series of videos right from number 1 up to whatever number this is, then fair play. I salute you. You have stamina. And yeah, it's been great knowing that there's people out there watching and interested in what I've been doing, and it does really help me get on and actually do it. So that's brilliant. Thanks again. And yeah, hope you'll join me on the next project. Cheers for now.